say today was just a crazy day would have been an understatement, really, because the entire day was just ups and downs. I mean, it took away a lot of my money today. I'm not gonna lie. Just like the movements at one of the moves, I wasn't even able to set my stop loss, how fast price went against me. I took a bunch of trades today, and we're gonna just go through them right now and see what happened during the day. So I had winning trades, yes, but a big loser kind of threw me off today, and I was trying to get it back until the last part. It hit my stop loss. I would have had the entire move, but it came back to my stop loss before running up to the big highs. And I can show you that we could see this from the dollar. The dollar showed you where it was going to move to, but you don't have any control of if it goes down and hits your stop loss. So that's the only thing that you kind of have to watch when it comes to trading it and using the dollar, right? So let's go 9:30. So the first trade at 9:30, we had right here, we had green candle. So it found a bottom here, 9:15. So I'm thinking it found a bottom. It's going to continue going up. So I went bearish, right? So on the first trade, I was bearish. Uh, yes, first trade I was bearish at 9:30. I entered at 29441. So I had two things going for me. I had the dollar found a level of support, and the QQQ found a level of resistance. So that's even something I'm taking note of to see where you might have more probability on a trade. But 29441 was where I entered, and I think I got this trade actually hit my take profit. So I had my stop loss above this level, and as you can see, the price never really got above this level much. So I had my stop loss within where I think was comfortable, and then I had my take profit at 29350. Reason being that was like the last level it kind of pushed down to. So I didn't want to try and force it. I didn't know what levels it could most likely come back to down here. So I just took a take profit at a level that I think it would probably tap back again or push through. So at 10 on the 1050 candle, so this candle, I hit my take profit at 29350. Okay. So I entered here to the sell side, took my profits here. And as you can see on the, I can show you it as well on the dollar. The dollar found a bottom here, kind of played with this level, didn't make a big push down, and kind of bounced up. So it still remaining bullish. That gives it enough time to just have a breakdown on the QQQ, hit your level, and then you can probably come out of the trade. So I got out at $89.50. So that was the first trade. All these other trades were when Jerome Powell began to speak. And if you follow the market like that, you know that today the Fed raised interest rates by 25 basis points, which is the market likes that. Why? That's a slower rate hike. So remember, we started at 0.75, went to zero point 0.5. Now the Fed is slowing rate hikes. That means, like, it's obvious the Fed is going to do less aggressive rate hikes until a point where we pause, and from there the market is gonna just go up, and especially if he cuts rates again, that's going to be very bullish for the market, right? So let's see when this was. So so yeah, we're after -5 from this. So right at 159, and listen, 159 not a good time to enter when you have a 2 o'clock news release. Reason being, it seems like they can see somebody's looking at this, and they came right up to the point where they hit me into the trade, and then came down to my stop loss within the same minute, as you can see here. So let me show you. It was definitely on this candle, and you can tell that they can see it. It was a disgusting candle too, but Look, so 29470. So I entered here. This was where I had my buy stop. So I had a buy stop here. Came, hit me in right here. I could hear the trade click on. Trade click on, boom. And then it came right back down to 29427. 29427. That's where my stop loss was. So my stop loss was pretty close. That's this one I appreciated. But then when I saw it make the clear move to go to the upside before hitting me out, that's when I got a little into my emotions there. So 29427. So this is where it hit me out. Came back down. This is even before the news release. So this was like somebody playing on very low liquidity. And I figured that they could see that not a lot of people were trading this minute. Let me hit out somebody's take profit and stop loss if it's that close. Right? So this hit me out for a loss of 44.50. And then this one. So I entered at 2 o'clock. Right? And I think before, oh no, entered at 2 o'clock to the sell side. And what was happening at 2 o'clock? Look at 2 o'clock. Because we're minusing 5 from this. Yes. 14. That's 2 o'clock. So 2 o'clock was this big push up. No. Yes. So this big push up on the dollar, I was expecting it to react like that, but it didn't. Because at 201, yeah, it just came right back up and hit me out. Looks like it was the same candle. 2 o'clock candle, right? 29221. Two nine two nine one. So I entered here to the sell side and I got stopped out at 29456. This one's quite 29456. Okay. So this is where I entered to the sell side and got stopped out there. This wasn't a nice trade. Because I'm thinking 2 o'clock it showed the direction. It didn't show the direction until Powell came out about 2:30. So the next trade was a winner trade, 100 shares. It was within a minute to $68. So, wow, this was in the same, all on the same candle. So I made a sell position. Wow, a 29428. This was a nasty candle, yo. A lot of people got played with on this one. So the previous position was a loss, and this position was a win, even though they're both in the same direction, just different timing. So I closed this trade at 29358. So I guess I saw it push down and just decided, let me get some. 29358. Okay. So this was a profit of 68.50, 67 overall. And then the next trade was another sell on the next candle. And this probably hit me out at my stop loss for 101 in a minute. 29426. Okay, 29426. Okay. So I entered here to the sell side. And then I closed at 29534. Okay. So I entered here and got stopped at my stop loss around here. This one was crazy. So that was the loss of 109.50. And then, so that's this one. And then I had another buy order that for some reason came down to my stop loss on the 205 candle. Let me see. This is 205. So I entered at 295.58. 295.58. 295.37. 295.37. So I entered here to the buy side. And then it came right back down. So I put it below the weekly level here. And it still took me out on this one. On two candles later, 294.58 took me out. 58. So it was here. The thing about it, and you could see, like, and just look at this. You can see it on the dollar. The dollar is telling you clearly it's bearish, 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 bearish. So I knew the market was going to go up. It's just that the stop loss was like you have to have a big range to take that drawdown and then take it completely to the upside. I missed that move and it kind of pissed me off. That one pissed me off because I saw it and I was in the trade. As you can see twice, the last two trades were buys and they just hit my stop loss before rallying. So they didn't respect any of these levels at all, and the candles were huge, as you can see, compared to a regular day. So I know that the loss, I can just make it in a day once I have like a good $4 move. I can guarantee to make $400 easy. So after this big news is gone, it's like probably easier to trade the markets, honestly. But it was an exciting day to look at. Not done yet. I have one more losing trade. So this was the one that hit my stop loss for 80. You can see the move I was trying to get. Look at that. Look at this move. I was trying to just get how much move that? You get in a move from 295 to 303. That's $8. That's $800. It's $800. Clean. Clean. $800. And from the morning, the thing about the morning there now, where was you would have gotten hit out if your stop loss was here in the morning. What are you looking at? 29356. Where did I get in the morning? 29441. That was my first trade. 29441. So I'd have to have my stop loss way down here to ensure that move up. But still good to know because I knew it would have went up somehow. Okay, so the final trade was again to the buy side, 100 shares. Is this the same trade? 52. This one it's like it's giving me the same trade, right? 82. 29458. 29458. Something is suspicious about that. Yes, you see, it's not showing me anything else. Let's go. Yeah, I'm not sure why it's not showing me the exact thing there. There's some error. Let's just get the last trade up. I'll get it from my phone. So the last trade was 50-50. So I entered at 29478. It is showing here. It's just wrong there. But 29478. And that was on the 225 candle. 29478 on the 225 candle. 29478. It's right there. So this is where I entered. As it was falling, I could tell, nah, I know you're not really falling. You see, that's what I like about the dollar. The dollar is the truth. The dollar is telling you the truth. The market is lying to you. Okay? The dollar is telling you the truth. The market is lying to you. If you listen to what I'm saying, look, the dollar is not lying to you. The dollar is not trying to please anybody. The dollar is not being manipulated. I think it's just reflecting the true state of things. 29478. So I entered here to the buy side on this candle. 29478 on this candle. Okay. 29478. Okay. Entered to the buy side on this candle. And then I got stopped out at 29429. And I see where my stop loss was at 230. So on the 230 candle, which is the next one over, I got hit my stop loss at 29429. Okay. So this is where my stop loss was just too close to that. Too close to that. For such a big dip. Oh, I would have had to have a 2 risk reward. I probably would have still gotten hit at my stop loss if I didn't even have such a small risk. So I don't know. The only way to probably play this, I think, is a good stop buy order, right? But even my stop buy order got hit in and into stop loss within the same minute today, right before right before the news release came out. So what happened today? The Fed raised rates at lower pace. The Federal Reserve raised rates by a quarter of a point, at a less aggressive more than before, but said that ongoing rate increases were warranted. So it's basically saying they're gonna do slow rate hikes, but they're not gonna go crazy with it. That's interesting. And I think when we reach 5 or to 5.5, that's when he'll probably stop. And then we won't have much rate hikes, just a steady movement until they cut again. But this is very interesting. So we're at QQQ is now at 303, right? So Bitcoin, we're gonna see a $25,000 Bitcoin like within 2 days. It's like I've seen this all before. Honestly, like I've seen this all before. Look, we have a 25,178 Bitcoin incoming. It's like that. It's like that. Like they're letting they're letting the runway go. And I think everybody is probably creeping up above their the 200 EMAs now. Let's see. EMA. This that kind of movement, you're going above your 200 EMA, bruh. 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 This is some this is like yo. It's crazy, but that's interesting. So QQQ, US 100. Ah. 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 Feeling bullish, huh? Damn. Things are like, yo, we about to get rocking. Wow. Bitcoin above. Wow, of course. Damn. It's funny. Do you think this cracked right below? In. Okay. Okay. That's quite interesting though. Okay. All right. That's it for today. Hope you could make sense out of some of what just happened, some of the realizations. I'm just looking at Bitcoin above the 200 EMA, which is a key level. Like it should continue to move up. It's gonna at least guaranteed hit 25,000. We're gonna see QQQ. The next level for it to hit is 306 and then 309, and then I might have to start drawing some new levels if this continues. But anyways, let's see how that goes. I'm gonna be trading it. Looks like more to the upside. Let's see how the dollar wakes up tomorrow morning. We're under 101, starting to trend down. Would if we see $100 on that, that's very bullish for the QQQ. I'm not sure if there's a lot of news stopping us from running, and I'm wondering about this Lotus SPAC. So EV maker Lotus Tech to go public in the US via deal with LCAA SPAC, right? So what we're looking for now is LCCA. We got the SPACs. Come on, LCAA. Yeah. That's what we're talking about. So this is a SPAC, right? SPACs basically lowest they go is like 10. SPAC 10. Let me see. See? Oh. See? This is necessary because the redemption price of a SPAC share is approximately $10. Therefore, pre-merger trading value of SPAC per share is no less than 10. So we're just like probably at the bottom of this. It's just kind of getting started, just got released to the public because there's like actually some interest now. But I don't know, it's funny that they just timed it and hopped in exactly pre interest rate decision. Is this strategic? But it's just something to look at and something to probably trade. Let's see how this goes. All right, I'll see you in the next video. Let's see. Bye bye.